shipping stops, blockade, it ends double. That's when the empire starts. Straight into a congestion. Hunger sets in. It's what happens in your neighborhood. Karl Dönitz didn't need to bomb London to break Britain. His Wolfpacks had one simple protocol: sink the merchant ships, starve the island. 80 years later, we're the island. Look at the board. The modern empire doesn't run on nukes. It runs on this. 80% of everything you own, everything you eat, everything that keeps the lights on floats. And right here, the Gate of Tears. 18 miles wide. That's all it takes to choke the global economy to death. And they aren't using submarines to do it. $10,000 fiberglass drones, built in garages, powered by lawnmower engine. Swarming a $14 billion aircraft carrier. It's the ultimate math problem, and we are losing. When the shipping stops, the oil stops. When the oil stops, the petrodollar bleeds out. And they won't let it die quietly. This silent blockade, it ends in kinetic fire. You don't declare World War III on television anymore. It happens in back rooms, in server farms, in bunkers just like this. Somebody trips the wire. Day 1, the cargo ships reroute around the Cape. Day 14, fuel prices double. Day 30, the shelves are stripped. Medicines, microchips, food. You realize you're 3 missed meals away from an anarchy. That's when the empire strikes back. We deploy the strike groups. Billions of dollars of American steel sailing straight into a congested 20-mile-wide shooting gallery. It's the ultimate pride of the fleet, and it's exactly what they want. We fire a $2 million SM-2 Inceptor missile to shoot down a $10,000 flying lawnmower. You can't win an economic war when your defense costs 200 times more than their offense. You just bleed out fast. They know this. And worse, the men in charge of our ships know this too. The Wolfpack Protocol is already active. Now, we wait for the dark. His Wolfpacks had one simple protocol: sink the merchant ships, starve the island. And they aren't using submarines to do it. Swarming a $14 billion aircraft carrier. When the oil stops, the petrodollar bleeds out. Somebody trips the wire. Day 14, fuel prices double. You realize you're 3 missed meals away from an anarchy. We fire a $2 million SM-2 Inceptor missile to shoot down a $10,000 flying lawnmower. When the tankers stop docking, the strategic reserves drain. It only takes a 10% drop in fuel supply to initiate rolling black. At first, they'll call it maintenance. They'll tell you not to panic. Then the cell towers will go quiet. No bars, no warning. Just dead air. 3 days without power, the municipal water pumps fail. By day 5, that thin veneer of civilization you rely on evaporates into pure animal panic. But a starving man doesn't respect your deadbolts. The math has already been done. The board is set. If you aren't preparing for the dark right now, you're just prey. The billionaires aren't waiting for the press release. Private capital is already running for the bunkers. Because they've seen the same math. They know the ships aren't coming. It's a bedtime story for the slaughterhouse. When the petrodollar finally bleeds out, your digital bank account is just pixels on a dead screen. The new currency is calories, water, and brass. Welcome back to the Stone Age. They want you paralyzed by the complexity of modern warfare. But asymmetric warfare is brutally simple. The fuse is already lit. We're just waiting for the flash. It only takes a 10% drop in fuel supply to initiate rolling blackouts. The billionaires aren't waiting for the press release. The suits in Washington will stand at their podiums and tell you the supply chain is resilient. When the Eastern Interconnect finally snaps, it won't be a gradual fade. It's a heart attack. 300 million people suddenly plunged back into 1850. No water pressure. No fuel pumps. No 911. Just the dark. When the empire falls, it doesn't happen with a treaty. It happens with 1 million localized fires. And the only ones who survive are the ones who realize they are already behind enemy lines. The drones don't care that the power is out here. They're still bleeding the ocean dry. Dönitz would be proud. They didn't need a nuke to end the world. They just had to turn off the lights. When the hunger sets in, the morality burns away. Every now and then you try to find a ghost on the airwaves. But there's no broadcast, no government mandates. Just the hum of a dead empire. All those think tanks, all those carrier groups, beaten by teenagers with drones in the desert. The ultimate joke of the 21st century. So you forget about the global supply chain. You focus on the 20 square feet around you. The Wolfpack Protocol wasn't just a strategy for the ocean. It's what happens in your neighborhood when the food runs out.